Hello, everybody. My name is Ulfgarður, and welcome back to Strange Horticulture. It's been a little bit, um, both with this and with streams. I apologize, things have been kind of busy, but I am looking forward to getting back into this. I have had so much fun nerding out to the plants in this game and the puzzles. There's some good ones, and we figured some of them out last time, but there's definitely more to go. Hi, puppy dog. Snoozy puppy dog here. She got back from the vet yesterday, so she is tired. But I see that Rad is here and Combat Carl signs in with an so good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well today. What's good for you? How was your weekend? Um, while I ask, I know there's a bit of a delay. I haven't gone back to change the half price rewards for loyalty points, so you guys get those for another day. Maybe I'll get them before Two Stream Tuesday Part 2 tonight. Knowing me, it probably won't happen. So I said they would be discounted through the end of next week, and you have them today, at least for this stream still. Military weekend was booty cheeks. Yeah, that good, huh? Any particularly good stories or occurrences? I mean, I'm always up to hear about them at least. Let's see, any other announcements? I don't think I really have any. Um, Other than that, I I guess I did go through last night and prep for today and got some more of the quiz kit trivia game that we did like once or twice before on stream. So it's not just us trivia and chat, but it's actually an extension. Um, we'll see if we get to that this stream. I might save it until tonight. We'll see how many people show up, because if it's only one or two people, I don't think that's quite as fun. But if we have a few people that are here and active, I think we can pop it up during some wellness breaks. Just a lot of meetings and classes, names on boards, checklists. That sounds fantastic. Absolutely riveting. Hopefully, uh, and I thought booty cheeks meant fun because you slap them. That's what I thought too, Rad. I was thinking there was like you got to go shoot some high caliber machine guns or something. Nope. Checklists and meetings. Woohoo. Ah, goodness. We're starting off right. I've barely even started streaming already. My throat's dry. Yes and no. I'm next drill we camp outside and drum. Okay, there you go. I mean, I usually enjoy doing that. I know not everybody does, but I mean, for me that would be an exciting weekend. Oh, but let's see. I think we're gonna. I don't know why it does this. Let's make sure it remembers the game. There we go. Me no likey camping. Fair enough. I mean, I enjoy camping within reason. Like I used to love doing like absolute roughing it camping, like take minimal shit with you, just kind of see how long you can spend out there with minimal distractions, minimal people, go alone or like maybe three or four tops, and then just like be out there for a while. Even better if you have to hike into your campsite, like miles to get there. I can't do that anymore. I mean, I'm sure I would enjoy it if I wasn't already going to be tired and sore before I ever got to set up a camp. But yeah, fortunately, there's enough forms of camping that are all valid that it can appeal to a lot of people. But even if it doesn't, that's perfectly all right. Nothing wrong there. I think the army gets us a weird sense of excitement for camping. Makes us feel like we're like we're real boys and girls and not just stuck sitting in on, briefings all the time. January drill outside 98% of the time, dead middle of winter, upstate New York. I'm bringing a lot of liquor. I can't say as I blame you. I remember when I was in training, when I was training to do my job. So, Carl, since you'll get it, when I was in AIT, our end of training field exercise also happened in January. Like, as soon as we got back from Christmas leave, it was, hey, you're going to go prove that you learned everything you're supposed to about doing your job, when half of us still didn't even know what our fucking job was. So we spent 2 weeks in the field doing exercises and pretending it was a deployment. And so we had to go, and this, granted, this was in North Carolina, definitely not upstate New York. So me being from Iowa, where it gets really fucking cold in the winter, I'm like, this is going to be a piece of cake, winter in North Carolina. We would have to go out and do guard shifts, and they'd give us, uh, they would give us like false, not even like false alarms, but like they would simulate an attack at all hours of the night and morning to, gauge response times, make sure you can get up, remember what you're supposed to do, be where you're supposed to be when you're absolutely dead tired and cold. And we'd have to lay there, most of us lay on the ground, prone on our stomachs in these positions to look for any kind of threats. And there was one morning I remember, it was so cold that you could feel your body heat being sucked through multiple layers of clothing meant to insulate you, but you could just feel your body heat leave into the ground. And the ground never changed, but I I don't really know how else to describe it other than that actual like that transfer of energy through thermodynamics that change temperature. You could feel that occurring, and it was messed up. It was terrible. Oh, so good luck, Carl. We we also had a training exercise. Same thing. Sounds like my AIT. We get to train up at the EST 2000. Okay, all right. Sounds that doesn't sound too bad at all. I do remember at one point we were getting attacked. So when they simulate these attacks, you have blanks in your rifles, um, and it's basically it's all like training cadre instructors and friends of theirs from other units that they managed to pull out of their regular work night or work day to come be a part of the opposition forces for training. And you basically sit there and you shoot at them, but they're blanks, and so they just ignore everything. You can be looking them dead in the face, have them dead to rights, pull the trigger before they do pop, and they're just going to go like, no, you missed, pop, you're dead, I'm the authority, I win. And then your buddies have to train uh, casualty response. Uh, but at one point, my buddy, he was my buddy that when we were on the ground getting the colds or getting the heat sucked out of us, like he was my buddy next to me because you're always in a pair for this sort of thing in training. Uh, and at one point he got him. He got him good for like 2 seconds because they're charging. They're rushing the gate. BRB got to run to the store. Okay. Uh, but so they're because somebody absolutely fucked up on one of our missions that we ran, two of our guys got captured and a Humvee was stolen. Like by the enemy, so it's not like some random civilian dude just has a Humvee now. But so they brought the Humvee back against us and like rushed the gate with it. And we managed to like keep them back, and they're getting ready to push forward on foot. And my buddy, right next to the gate, as they start advancing, because they don't respect that we're shooting at them for training purposes, he just stops and yells, "Fix bayonets!" and every single one of those dudes running across the road just froze in their fucking tracks for about 3 seconds. A couple of them actually scrambled back and got in the ditch opposite the road. we we didn't even have bayonets. They weren't issued to us. But man, did they take a little bit to remember that? Oh, good times. Good times. See, that takes a special breed of people with better temperaments. Oh, it takes a lot of loose screws is what it takes, Rad. I don't know about better temperaments. We were all just bitter and salty and grumpy by the end of it. But at the same time, we had a lot of fun. That was definitely some of the better training I ever had on anything when I was in the Army was that end of training, that field training exercise at the end before we graduated. It was a lot of fun. All right, but that's me rambling for, 10, 15 minutes. What do you say we nerd out to some plants again? I think we should. Hold on. Sounds are very enjoyable in this game. Uh-huh. Let's make some money. Perfect. Thank you, Della. How are you today? Good to see you. God, it's already just that first chord on the piano and my soul just goes, ah. It's so nice. Hellebore! But that was a nat 20 on deception if I ever heard of one. Right? Really was. It really fucking was. God, that guy was a ton of fun. Doing well. I'm always around. Della sees all. I know. Like, at first I was like, yeah, Della's crystal ball, and I'm like, that doesn't fit. I'm not sure what it has. Like, if you have more like a scrying pool that you just drip a drop of your enemy's blood into, and suddenly you can see whatever you want to see, or if it's just like if you just have the the Dark Knight wall of screens everywhere where Della just sees everything. Either one is awesome. I kind of hope you don't tell me because I'm going to keep coming up with theories, and one of these days I'm going to be right. But I'm never going to know it, and that's part of the intrigue I love. Alrighty. So we are. Hold on. Sorry, my monitor is being a tad fussy, so let me reload it. Okay. But plant game. Last time, I know Rad, you were around for a while, but you left a little early. No enemies here, just really good third eye and sixth sense. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Not having enemies is a skill, so good on you. Being agreeable to get along with, all sorts of different people. Respect. That is hard to accomplish. But I know a few people who can pull it off, and it's awesome. But Rad, I know you were here last time, and I was stuck on quite a few different puzzles, and I think I got most of them. I don't know if you happened to go back and watch the VOD, but I got them. Like we go to our will to explore. So the codes that were like, I don't know if you were here for this, but that was like Kentmere I. It was that stupid circle, that disc that had a bunch of icons on it. And you put it, yeah, you were there for that? Okay. There were a couple others that I was struggling with, and I can't remember exactly what they were, but I found them. They're in the VOD, though, if you ever think about it and want to see how that progressed. Oh, that's right, I forgot the map is property of Nicholas Culpepper. If it's written in hidden ink, I feel like that's going to be important. But it is a brand new day. This is our card that we got for ending the previous one. So 902, 803, and X. 902. Ooh. Okay. I mean, pretty easy. Those are grid coordinates, but I don't know what the overlay here is. Maybe 1, 2, wait, 9 is higher. So it'd have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Probably not, because 902 would put that there. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be anything. Well, shit, I just put it there and I lost it, so let's try that again. Just to you know, cross it off the list of possibilities. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I is 9. 2. That puts it right on there. So it is that one. Probably nothing. More important things I could be doing back in the shop. Alright. Yeah, you right. Alright. We got to water plants now because I wasted that. And thank you, Rad, for helping me figure out organizing this place a little bit, organizing my plants. That helped a ton. Try putting the 902 on the spiral. Okay, okay. Let me get my will to explore back up. It still amuses me that you get the will to explore by taking care of plants. It's already done. I'm gonna flood them. On the river spiral, you mean like right here, Della? Or which river spiral do you mean? Like that? G28. Oh, the river. What is that? Is that spiral? Oh, river sprint? Okay, I gotta ask. What makes you think that? Why 902? Why is that 902? I'm not opposed to trying it, but I want to know the reasoning, because that will probably help me figure out other puzzles later. I thought it would line up with 2 other things. Okay. Okay. Well, we will see. Because that would be... I'm a little off-center on the square, I think. So that would be H38. Let's try H38 then. It does not appear to... Oh, okay. Okay. And it might be... I mean, we've definitely encountered a few puzzles in this before where it's like, I bust my ass trying to figure it out, and literally I have to wait 1 or 2 people walking through the door, and then it gives me something to work with. So that... I guess not with these, though. Not with the daily challenge or the daily card draw puzzles. Oh, 902. That might be elevation. Okay. Let's see if there's a 902 somewhere. I feel like there might have been, because one of the previous puzzles was about elevation of mountains. 902. 803. There we go. Okay, now we're talking. There's Bowfell. 803, and that is E16. So let's try E16. We got it! Woohoo! The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crag stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. The Hallelujah organ. Ooh, look at you! Thank you. Thank you. I try. I know I've mentioned it, but I don't think I've actually talked about it yet. So maybe this will be the stream where I finally talk about it.
Clever girl.
Thank you for that. Where'd my new flower go? There you are. You don't go there. You go on the shelf of new things, of unidentified things. Yeah, I think after next wellness break I'll talk about Torment if I haven't done that already. Because Torment was so good, and it's the same part of my brain that I try to engage for this. Albeit this is a lot less frustrating and misleading. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So that takes care of that. I think we don't really have any Oh, that's right. That's what you missed. That's what you missed, Rad. It was like right after you left. We got a new capability. All right, here it is. You ready? We can make potions now. So this recipe right here, we can actually make this. So potent aid to memory, retain information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after Baylocks and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. So, yeah, we get to do some crafting now. Patterson's Guide to Fateful Fungi and Their Antidotes. This little document came with the alchemy kit. Spring wax cap is sometimes fatal. Can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. I don't know if I get stuff like vinegar and have to like remember that, or if I just put one of them in here and it just does the thing for me. Sunset Mount cap, not fatal in small doses generally. Crushed leaves from sour bandy. So yeah, I think we're gonna. This makes me a little uneasy, just because it definitely seems like I might need to prepare some antidotes to assorted poisons for myself. Oh, stinky dog. Oh, why you gotta do that? Oh, oh no, she got the stinks. She is unleashing them upon me. Okay, well let's talk to our first customer. Ah, screw it. I want to see if we have this. So we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do we have a 9-petaled flower with sharp petals? That might be it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so Mellow Glow. Let's try. And then 5 with some, I forget what those are called. Also, it's becoming harder for your character to claim to not be the murderer. It really is, isn't it? It really, really is. Okay, you don't have the little antennas, whatever. I don't actually remember how to say it. What the proper way is. That Gilded shouldn't do it. That's like super toxic. Gandy root. Maybe Gandy root. Yo, what if you are the murderer? I could be. You never know. You never know. I can be a tricksy little hobbit sometimes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 5 pointed with the thingies. That looks like 5 pointed with the thingies to me. Alright, and then we got 5 flat tipped petals with antennae. Going through when in doubt, doubt yourself. I don't know if those are necessarily wise words, but they're good words, and I'm for it. Let's see. Those are... Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, Fennec might also be it instead of Gandy Root. So let's check out Fennec in here. Fennec. Oh, with a P. Duh. Come on, Ulf. I can read. These guys are I think Fennec more so than Gandy Root. Now that I see them. Alright, and then I need 5 flats. Hey, Frost92! Congrats on your arena win. And then whatever the fuck this is looks to be about, right? So let's see. I have not messed with this. This is the first time. Oh no. Oh no, that counts as a fail. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm not gonna play around with that anymore then. Whoops. Noted. All right, let's just see some customers, huh? Let's go with that. George Campbell, I think you're new. My old man reckons there's a plant where you can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of the gold your way. Alright, Weeping Bell. We found that one and I deeded earlier, I believe. And once again, yes, I'm trying to do... Oh, I didn't ID it. I'm going to try and do character voices. I'm probably not going to remember what I did for most of them last stream, but I have fun playing around with it. It's practice for D&D, if nothing else, because honestly, for doing 2 multi-year campaigns in D&D that are still running, I don't do a lot of character voices, so I'm trying to get better at it because, let's be honest, they're fun. I can't be the murderer. I can't even brew the antidote. Would the murderer do this? Blows the lab up with bad recipes. Okay, Weeping Bell, soft frilled leaves. Okay, I remember. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get positive ID on it. That's the thing. There we go. Now we have PID. Book entry. What do we get? Lesser Meridoc. Cachinus parvum. The round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Oh no! I wonder if that's the 5-petal flower we need in the recipe, even though it doesn't have the stems, but it's on the same vein. You know, fucking with mental capacities and all. Okay. Wait a minute. Was it... Who did I try? I did try somebody else, I think. Somebody I had labeled. I had a plant that was labeled that I tried that had... Maybe not. Maybe I did try that one. I don't know. I'm tempted to try it again, even though I am probably going to get punished for it. Oh, but it could be you too. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to regret it, for sure. But screw it. We just started. I can make some bad decisions, right? And I believe it was Mellow Glow. Okay. Oh. I have regrets. We're just gonna put that one away for now. And, carry on. We're fine. Oh, Amos Duncan.
I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe.
This is the dude who wrote us a bunch of letters telling us where to find helpful plants.
I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me.
Oh no, I have to do it. Now I have to do it. Fuck. Okay, well I should have every plant that I need. It's just a matter of figuring out which one. Okay. Cause which one was it? That we just got it about the page we just got. Farmer's Worry. It'll be unidentified in here. Lesser Meridoc. Round flower made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of this. Okay. Round flower. Smaller yellow florets. It wouldn't be that one. Because that one has sawtooth leaves, and there's an entry in here for a plant that has sharp sawtooth leaves. Would it be you? Strong smelling sap. I don't have anything else over here. Okay. Sweet scent. Wait, round flower head. That wouldn't be this, would it? Because I know the book says at the start that the illustrations aren't always accurate, so I mean if these are that can't be right. Okay, well just forget that. How many things do you have? Do you have 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I may have been wrong. It may have been whatever the hell this thorny one is. Okay, and then what were we trying? I tried that one as the 5 with antenna, because that looks pretty similar to that. Okay, and then I think it's you. I do those. Got it. I had the wrong 9-petaled flower. Dang. Okay, but we have that now. Maybe I won't need it again? Okay. Wait a minute. Where's my elixir? I got it. Yeah. How about that? Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Where's... Oh, the elixir goes on the shelf. Interesting. It's just a pale blue liquid. Okay, thanks. Ooh, wait a minute. We can label it. Oh, so once I make it once correctly, I guess it's like a plant. I don't need to make it again? Maybe? Balox elixir. Oh no, wait, hold on. Let's make you red for potions. So that way, red, I'm working on my organizing. Ta-da! Woo! Spring wax cap. Hey, that's one of the ones in the antidotes list. Juvenis agaricum, an edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. Okay, okay. Alright, who's next? Alice Boyd, have we met you?
I've run out of... Oh, I can't remember its name. It's a sweet-smelling plant with small purple flowers. I need it for... reasons.
Okay, that's not sus at all. Smell is alluring. Small purple flowers, check. Dark purple flowers. Now this sucks because this could be a plant that I've ID'd. It could be... It could be a plant I haven't ID'd, and I don't know why she needs it, so that's useless to me for the book. Reasons, you say? And this one says it has an alluring smell, so maybe that would be good enough to be considered sweet. Okay, any other small purple flowers that might be sweet? Reasons, you say? Yeah, I'm a little concerned about what those reasons might be. Because Veracund is a delicate scent, but that's not sweet. They're usually pretty good on those descriptions. Alright, I'm gonna go with whatever the hell this is. Alright. Oh, that's Solomon's Scepter. Okay. I like how I didn't even have to ID it for me. I just had to try and fit it to her description. Solomon's Scepter. I don't know if that's how you spell that. That looks even worse. They both look dumb. But there it is. Bam. Okay. Simone Green. Our librarian friend. Oh, goodness, Hellebore, you haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into this servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I probably have a plant for that. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. Hey, thanks. That and sneak in some Hellebore hugs. Yeah, Hellebore's the best. We got a letter. Hellebore's excited about the hugs. Okay. Letter. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's archives at Muncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. Might be worth a visit. Okay, so we want Muncaster. Where the hell is Muncaster? Muncaster Castle. Well, look at that. I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Woken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? I believe so. The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. Okay, the servant, that makes sense. The servant is assumed to be immortal, since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe. To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Okay. Do I have to go to the Great Oak? I know where it is. Okay, well that can go to archives. Okay, to the south of... was created near Black Combe. Alright, let's water some plants, and we'll go see about a black comb. Get our hair did. God, I could just fall asleep listening to this music and the watering can sounds, just all of it. Just knock me out. Okay, Black Combe to the south of the Great Oak. The Great Oak is there. So there's Black Combe, okay. I see a pit full of skulls, some deer. Okay, so well, that's new. I didn't used to get punished and close to failure for going to the wrong place. That is a development now. I don't like that. Do you have a paper with 5 plants in a specific order? Maybe? Oh, the one where they were all like torn scraps and you had to line the edges up? Is that the one you mean, Rad? Because if so, I did figure that one out last time. And I believe they got the check mark of you're finished with this on them. That is a good idea, though. Maybe those are the 5 plants. Interesting. I like that. I like that theory. So do I go to the Great Oak? Or do I just not go anywhere? Okay, so the Great Oak is it said to the south of Black Combe. Or wait, what? But what if those are the 5 plants for the ritual? That would make sense to me. Near Black Combe, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Okay. Okay, so the Great Oak was there, so I suppose this one? To the south of... Okay, yeah, because that's the Great Oak. Let's see, I might just die. small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Okay. Well, at least it didn't, kill me for being there too early this time. John Hall. Norwood, please. I find that's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Alright. Do I have Norwood ID'd? I think I do. I think I do. Nope. Excuse me, that one just snuck up on me. Norwood. Xanthodermus strictus. Bite of the crunchy root has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face. Unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Okay. So I wonder... Aha! So that'd be you, wouldn't it? Ah! We got this. Daisy Dock. A simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. Okay, so Norwood is you. I'm trying to think. I can't remember if this was... also, isn't Dendro the name of the plant that is being used to poison people? So the beast is a giant plant monster. That is the name of the plant. Yeah, yeah, Gilded Dendra. So... yeah, Dendru is close, but not quite the same. But I mean, it's the same root, so it would probably... I'm sure they are not a coincidence. But I don't think it's a plant monster. Because the psychic lady has said she's seen it in visions, and the investigator, knockoff Keanu Reeves, has said that he actually saw it, and it shook him up, and he said it was a creature. He didn't say it looked like a plant. I mean, it might be a plant monster, and they just haven't seen it in enough detail, but so far I can't recall anything that makes me think specifically that it might be a plant. A plant-based creature. Okay. I can't remember when it happened last time. I think it was later on. But I did have to make a choice of making an offering to the deity that the witches observe. I want to say her name is like Arduinin or something like that. Because I had 2 plants to choose from. One of them is given as an offering for a successful hunt. So, like, being able to find and accomplish hunting down and dealing with whatever's going on / the servant. And one of them was a protection plant, appealing to a deity for, like, sanctuary. So that's probably a choice that's going to affect something, but I think it was late last time. But that was a choice that was made that I want to make sure to mention, just in case that becomes pertinent at some point. Because I went with the hunting plant. Yes. End of the day, Hellebore Snugs. They are the best. Alright, what's our card this time? Pick a card, any card. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. The number of petals on a lucky Caballia flower. Okay, that's some pretty simple coordinates. Alright, the lady in her demon book. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. I remember that, or at least about the 2 flower offerings. Okay. Alright, good. So the entry in the tale of this girl, whoever this is, pretty sure it's the girl in the Jade mask who may or may not be the investigator Keanu Reeves' daughter, who went missing / ran away. But the day we just finished, since it was at the very end of last stream, this is the entry we had. In time, she learned that the Sisterhood had secrets, or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. And it was apparently killing the Arda. Day 12. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Did you bring your coat? Hellebor's awake today. Yes. That's my buddy. Okay. Latin name for a plant known as golden light. I want to say... Yeah. Yep. That's what I thought. It has a... Golden light is like an alternative name for it. I think. I'm pretty sure we have it in here. Somewhere, but it's just finding the right plant that mentions the alternative name. Okay, but Caballia is 6. So we find that letter, we just go to square number 6. Alright, anything about golden light? Yeah. Cauldry was the one that I gave to ensure a successful hunt. Clavilium, common trowse. And maybe I don't have golden light yet. That might be something I need to find today. But usually these seem to be based off of stuff I don't like. I don't need to do anything to be able to solve these other than figure it out. I don't think any of them have been like a you need to unlock a plant, since they're just a this day specific challenge. Eyebright, maybe? No. Sandfire, Harlequin Blue, Handchuck, Apart. The Larkshine. Larkshine's the plant that has little pods with thorns, and when you touch it, they explode. And somebody came and asked for that to deal with, I think it was like loiterers or something. And that amused me greatly. Sometimes called Witch's Remedy. Mary's Breath. Make Do. Sometimes called Sweet Breath. Maybe I don't have it yet. Sometimes called Everheart. Also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Scorn. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning so much today, but apparently I am. Okay, golden light. was blue aloe and blue winter. Worry less. Okay. I must not have it. I swear, it must be in the archives. I swear somewhere I had a clue that was about finding a flower named Golden Light, and I thought I'd done it. It's just like a small little note card. Yeah, Golden Light. Start at Long Meg. Okay, so whatever Golden Light is, I have found it. But shit, what did I find? And I may not have positively ID'd it either, but I should at least have a page for it, I would think. Just want to skim this real quick in case I missed it one more time before we get going. Because otherwise I will move on with the day and maybe something will come up. But I wish there was a way to like catalog where you found stuff. I mean, it was never a thing that I had thought about until just now, but like if it was one that I found on the map, that would be nice to be able to, you know, go back and be like, hey, I did find this in this place. Even if it wasn't like, I found this on B12. But even if it was just like, hey, I found this near this village or this landmark, whatever. Wait a minute. Crap, what was it? I wish you could rearrange the pages in the book. Yeah, I mean, there is a table of contents. Yeah. Yeah, I might need to start taking notes IRL. That would probably be smart. But Red, since when do I do things the smart way? This game be rough on the memory, right? Ooh, it might not be in here. It might be in one of these letters. I feel like there's maybe a letter that mentioned several different names for a plant. That's the smuggler's disc that I don't need. Slate mine. Fungus. Grisdale. Red Ebony. Kenmere Eye. Okay, Long Meg. Because that one took a hot minute to figure out. Because all I had to do was talk to the next person through the door. No, screw those guys. Yep, Long Meg. Not. Okay. Well, we're just gonna talk to somebody. See how we do. Oh, hey, it's Verona Green.
The sisterhood was attacked last night. Bethany is dead. Oh, fuck. Along with the new Arda and 13 others. Those damn fools with all their secrets. No amount of pleading with them could get them to see sense, but through blind luck, we've been left with a slender hope in this fight.
I liked Bethany.
Sister Charlotte managed to escape the slaughter with the one thing that could help in the fight against the servant. Trust no one. Keep it hidden, but get it open.
Okay. Okay, am I supposed to put a plant on it? Or is this a key I need to find? Like, it definitely looks like a key sort of situation. 1813 Gosforth. I still have no idea what this is for. I wonder if that's the Great Oak? Oh, the lock-picking flower. Good call, Rad. Which is something about heart, I think. Lock-picking flower. Yeah. Is it hop heart? No. I can see the sketch of it. Is it Lockhart? Was that on the list and I just absolutely didn't read far enough? Probably. Lady of Summer. I think it was before these. I want to say it's. Yeah, I don't see Lockhart in here as a name. Daisy Duck, cover. Is it Clavilium? Yeah, Clavilium. Okay, there it is. Or in this plane, the nickname Lovelock. There we go. Okay, Clavilium, heart-shaped leaves. Get out of here, you. Alright, we want... It's probably not going to be on this end. I haven't used it for a while. Okay, Clavilium or... the other one. Well, heart-shaped leaves. There we go, Clavilium. Alright. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Okay. Then, first is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth to lift a curse. Last, a petal to secure black blood's reverse. So there's our 5 plants. There's the secret we need. Okay, but let's go to Dudden tributary first. Okay, Dudden. Where the hell is Dudden? The river Dudden, the tributary to its source. So it should be right there. Oh, wait a minute. I might have got that backwards. Oops. Oh, but I didn't get a rising dread for it, which is nice. Oh, the tributary. So that should be the smaller one right above. What is that? Fairfield, Fatfield, something equally British. Let's see. Foxfield, because there's Dudden. Yeah, the tributary. I think that's that one. It's either that or no. It's got to be that one. I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. Oh, I like that one. That's very pretty. I mean, technically, I could cheat this one with the golden light. Because I know Caballia has 6 petals, so I could just take column 6 and go all the way down until we find the right one. It might come to that. So I wonder if you can fail. Like if I just keep going and don't get these plants into that place for banishing the servant. I wonder if I don't know. I'm assuming this game probably has at least a couple multiple endings since there are choices that matter. But I wonder if there's a bad ending where I just don't do it in time. Interesting. Okay, Corpse's friend. There is one in here that is Corpse's friend. That one I remember seeing. That's not what I wanted. The Corpse's friend, I made a joke. I know it's in here because I made a joke about it being maybe what the lady in Ukraine put in the Russian soldier's pocket at the start of that war. Because it was, I believe, the seeds, if they're on your person or if you eat them, I think they're toxic and then they kill you and then grow out of your corpse, if I remember right. Okay, that's good fortune. Cauldry, isn't it? I realize that it is a curse. Okay, so what are my other ones? The ankle grabber, the binder. There is one that grabs all sorts of shit. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth, to lift a curse. That's the witch's something or other. Black blood's reverse. That would be Elderfinium. Okay, so let's find Elderfinium. It's got cups on it. We're gonna find our 5 things. There's Eldenfinium ring, because I think I'm funny. Ember soul, sanctuary. Aching bones. Eyebright, farmer's worry. Energy boost. Sleeping. Not fox button. Digestive troubles. Gilded dendra. Gray sand fire as a form of dental hygiene. Harlequin blue. High-pitched shrieks that sound like souls. Henchuck fucks with memory. That's what I gave that one dickhead dude. Pain relief. Where it finds people. Conditions of memory deterioration with old age. This one explodes into spikes. Mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Drain a person's mental faculties. Force a person to tell the truth. Zone of truth, coming to a garden near you. Witch's remedy, Long Veracund is believed to lift curses. Okay, so, hold on. That goes last. That is number 5, so I need Long Veracund. Is 4th? To lift a curse? Yeah. Ankle grabber, the fear bringer. Maiden's sorrow, help prevent the mind from wandering. Mary's breath, bound to secrecy. Meek dew puts painful sores on your skin. That's why I had to wipe that man's memory. Allow a person to pass unnoticed. Mellow glow is so cool. I love it. Confidence and persuasiveness. Awareness. Palliance. Filter toxins from surrounding air. Reduce anxiety. I want something that causes anxiety, that brings the fear. Red ebony is what powers my little magic lens. Ren. Certain poison detection. Swift Snare, that's the one. Okay, so we'll get there. So that's bring good fortune if prepared correctly. Okay. Blinding light. That one we don't actually have why it's used. Can help relieve pain. Hearing ability. Straight up fucking poison that I could have given the guy. Deter unwanted souls. Okay. So Swift Snare I apparently don't have. Interesting. Okay, the Fearbringer. Thought to strengthen relationships. Insect repellent. Okay, which figures a lot of small benign uses. Huh. Okay, so I apparently only have 2 of the 3 that we're gonna need. Wait a minute, no, the corpse's friend. How did I not see that in there? I know I have that page somewhere. Did I just skim over it somehow? There it is, Devil's Nightcap. Okay, yeah. Known colloquially as a corpse's friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death and grow out of the body once deceased. Has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. Okay, so Devil's Nightcap. Smells like sweet rhubarb. Like pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. That I don't think is what I need. Long flat leaves. Not quite that. Okay, because they start. I think it's this one. Because those leaves look right, and they're opposite leaves. So I think that might be Devil's Nightcap. Let's go with that for now, but it's going to stay up there because we don't have positive ID. Okay. So I'm not going to put it on the thing until I know that that's the corpse's friend. Binder, third is the Fearbringer. I don't think we actually have anything that brings fear yet. Alright. Hey, David Schaefer the mailman. They're saying the Sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulliver's right now. Well, that's awfully convenient timing. Foxfield Trident. Okay, I'm getting messages on my phone real quick. Bear with me here. Okay, we're gonna see about Foxfield Trident, and then we're gonna go ahead and take a break after that. So everybody figure out your piece of wellness you want to do for yourself to avoid Millie's wrath. Alright, where's Foxfield? It's down there anyway. I just dealt with it. Okay. So Foxfield, and then a trident. That'd be this one. From Foxfield, the trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here, a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. Hell yeah. Interesting. You have the same leaves, or similar leaves to that one. Not quite the same, though. Similar. And you have the same colored petals, almost. Those are going to be confusing, but okay. Alright. Alright, we got that set. So, we are going to go ahead and take a wellness break. And then when we come back, When we come back, we're just gonna keep going. So should be just a short, like 3 to 5 minute break. By now, I think y'all know the drill. Just be kind to yourself. Otherwise, dear sweet Millie will be disappointed. Pez isn't in chat right now because she's at work, but Pez can attest she found out this weekend that dear sweet Millie's sounds are getting way worse. Story time. Okay, all right, Rad. Which story did you want to hear about? Torment? Is that the story you wanted to hear? Or some other story? It's whatever kind of story you want, or I can pick one. But since I mentioned that, I wasn't sure if that's what you wanted to do. I'll let you think on it. Okay. Yeah, when you get back. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and take our break, and then we'll do story time when we return. Hello again. Welcome back. Hopefully, you had a nice wellness break. I had a bit of a snack and watched goats out the window, and now I'm petting this dog. Hi, puppy dog. She's awake, but at what cost? Yeah. Hopefully, you had a nice wellness break. Tried to keep that one short, but Rad wanted story time. So, the story in question being the game I've referenced a few times, talking while specifically while playing Strange Horticulture, being Torment. Now, a buddy of mine discovered this, and I don't know how he discovered it. Um, but we discovered this back in, I want to say 2009, somewhere around there. Um, I actually still have the book I used for it somewhere. But uh, what Torment was there was somebody who made this game online, and it was a puzzle game. The whole premise was you have one page, just one web page that has usually an image and then a text bar where you type in the answer to the puzzle. And that was it. Uh, you type in the right answer, you hit enter, you go on to the next page in the next puzzle. However, they're not always the right answer that takes you to the next page. There were certain anticipated incorrect answers that would take you to a puzzle, and then possibly multiple puzzles that would eventually come to a dead end and an unsolvable puzzle. So you would have to backtrack to do these things. And it started out kind of clever. I still can see the picture of the very first puzzle perfectly in my head, where it was just the whole page was a black background, and all you had to do was click and drag, so you highlighted the entire page, and then there was just text. So they essentially made a black background on the page. There's an image in there, uh, but black background on the whole thing, and then in the bottom corner of the page, if you scrolled all the way down, there was black text with it. So you had to highlight to be able to see it, but then that text was the answer to move on. Um, and it started out with stuff like that, but it got more and more complex from going into clever little things like that. Oh, baby dog. Oh, she's so sleepy. Sorry. I get distracted. Hi, pupper. Yeah. Um, but so the puzzles would increase in intensity and difficulty. And I mean, like that was like the first one. That was the basic one. So that's still kind of hard for, somebody who's not used to doing a lot of abstract thinking for puzzle solving. Um, but it eventually got to sometimes the clue was coordinates on a map. So you'd have to go into Google Maps and input the coordinates and see where it takes you. And then figure out, okay, well, the one picture that's on the screen, in this case, it was a particular mausoleum in a cemetery in France, and you find the grid coordinates that are put somewhere in the page. I don't remember how it worked in, but it wasn't plain to see. Um, and you'd have the name of that cemetery, and then you'd have to kind of like look into that cemetery and look at some of the more famous tombstones and mausoleums, and then you would have to find that mausoleum, find the name of the person buried or the family buried there, and that was the answer to that puzzle to move on. So it was a lot of let's see how well you can connect dots sort of things. And it was a very meta sort of thing where uh you at one point the solution to a puzzle was literally it was hidden in the HTML source code for that page. You had to go in there and find it. Um, or at least that's the answer we got. I don't know if it was the right one. There was no way to tell. Um, but eventually it just led to from doing puzzles and abstract thinking like that to doing ciphers and codes. And my buddy, I forget if he bought it for this or if he'd already had it, but he had a book about yay thick that I also have now. I bought it long after this was not a thing anymore. but we'll get to that. But I bought it too just because I have a ton of fun with codes and ciphers. I'm not great at them, but I have a lot of fun with them. Like I have a tattoo that is in one of my favorite ciphers. Um, but at first they were strange ones, but if you especially if you had that book or if you knew like a history of encryption before like, modern digital security, if you had a lot of familiarity with that, you wouldn't necessarily need this book, but like a lot of them were visually recognizable if you knew what you were looking at. Like there's one that's essentially like a yellow smiley face, but like the very simple is just a circle, two dots, and a little smiley. But the way they're arranged, or maybe they have one other mark in there, and how they're oriented means different things. So it was very complex. It was abstract at first, and then it got into specifically basically everything is a code and a cipher as far as we could tell from here on out. And those just got more complex. Less of the like meta poke around the internet sort of thing until that happened again. Like the cipher wouldn't have the answer, it would give you some sort of message or some sort of other thing that would require you to go back and start doing like meta research into the rabbit hole that cipher that deciphered message led you to. And it was really fucking cool. Like for months, it was me, my best friend, one of our other really good friends, and his wife. They lived off base, and so they hosted us. We went over there every night after work and every weekend. We each took our laptops or our desktops out of our barracks rooms with us and set them up shop, and we just worked on puzzles and ciphers and shit for months. That's like all we did in our free time was try and work through this game. And there were forums online for people to try and collaborate and try and figure out where the dead ends were and where the branch leading to a dead end started, or their theories about things later on. Like there were some theories that the creator of Torment might have been like a CIA talent scout trying to see who could come up with all these things as like an assessment sort of thing, which I thought would be super cool, super clever. I don't think that's what it was. Uh, but I can't remember them anymore, but there were other things mixed in there that definitely did kind of make that seem a little more feasible than just that would be cool. But that's kind of a reach. Um, but every now and then on the main forum website for Torment, it was Green Gecko. Green Gecko was the handle online of the person who made these puzzles and this game. Every now and then Green Gecko would show up on the main forum page and leave a post that was either a hint or a brand new fucking puzzle. And most of the time we couldn't get those either. Um, but it was so fascinating the extent to which all of this tied together. There were recurring symbols in the visuals and the codes used in the messages that you would decipher and use to help actually arrive at an answer. Like I cannot separate Edgar Allan Poe from Torment in my brain because besides quoting ravens and writing creepy shit, Poe loved ciphers, and that's a whole other aspect of his personality that there's a lot of documentation for, just because playing around with this sort of stuff tends to stick around on paper. And so I cannot think of Edgar Allan Poe without thinking of Torment, because there were a lot of references to his works, to his personal life, um, and several other things that I won't go into. But unfortunately, unless it was renewed and none of my friends caught on, Torment got taken down by Green Gecko because it got to a point, my friends and I got to the same point as everybody else. The farthest anybody was able to track into the puzzles, we had gotten along with a small handful of other people, and nobody could get past it. Nobody could get the right answer. Not even that it was we got a wrong answer that took us off of that puzzle. We literally couldn't progress past the page but like backtracking and doing all of our homework and redoing all of these same puzzles to try other solutions to see if they took us to other things that seemed more viable, we were all convinced that this is the correct tunnel that we're on. We are in the right wormhole. We just don't know how to solve this particular one. And it stayed stagnant like that. Nobody that we know of progressed past it for quite a while. And eventually, somebody got so frustrated and so like need to know. Like there was always, in a way, kind of like strange horticulture, where there's that underlying tension. Like there were times in Torment where it was just like something about it was kind of unsettling. Like made you wonder who the fuck is Green Gecko and who is actually keeping track of what we're doing. Like there there was a component of like minor paranoia about it from working on it, just from a lot of the stuff that was involved and things hinted at, messages put in, uh, a lot of that. So it was just like, oh boy. But it what the name was so true because all we thought about, all we could figure out in our spare time, or even if we didn't have anything going on at work during the day, we'd be sitting there with notepads just trying to scratch out solutions to ciphers, or maybe not directly doing torment, but trying to come up with our own ciphers because that was the phase we were in. Um, but we couldn't get past it, and somebody was so tormented by the lack of progress on this one puzzle we all agreed was the next one. I can see it in my head. It was a huge, just essentially a matrix, but every entry was a slightly different angled block letter or number, like children's wooden blocks, that have the simple numbers and letters painted and carved on them. It was like that, but it was a huge, just like somebody built a Tetris wall out of it that only had a couple squares missing here and there. Um, but somebody just got so fed up with not knowing the answer, they actually hacked into Green Gecko's personal email, hoping to find answers or correspondence with somebody about like, yeah, hey, here I'm real excited about this puzzle I put in, looking for literally anything. And they were dumb enough to post a picture that they'd actually hacked into Green Gecko's email. And so Green Gecko said, "Fuck you guys. You blew this. That's not okay. Uh, that was not the intention of this game." And they took it down. So Torment, again, as far as I can tell, no longer exists on the internet. I haven't checked for a while. I might go see if there's something somewhere about it. Maybe there's some equivalent that's popped up. But it's that same part of looking, trying to find stuff between the lines and solving puzzles. Nothing in this game is as complex as most of the stuff past the first couple pages of Torment. But it still scratches that itch in the back of my head, and I love it. Anyway, all of that ranting and story time over with. Hopefully that was a sufficient story for your points, Rad. Um, but let's get back to plants and puzzles. We'll get you your audio, get your game turned back on. Here we go. Okay. All right, fucking golden light. That's what we were working on. Yep, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. We're just gonna go. C comes up a lot, so let's try C6. Nothing here. Okay. This is gonna be an awful lot of watering plants. I probably won't do it this way. Yeah. Good, good, good. I might try 2 more. Try 2 more random searching in the 6 column to see if we luck out somewhere. Because yeah, golden light, honestly, golden light might even... Wait a minute. What was the one we just... Is it Norwood? Because Norwood emits the weird, fancy, magic light. It's kind of a stretch, but I want to check it. Norwood. Okay, no. Let's see. Frost 92 is kicking butt, even though chat says it's AI controlled. Still kicking butt, so good work in the combat arena. Shit, okay. We'll try one more, or I said two more, so we'll try two more. What are some other common ones that we see a lot in the Latin names? I mean, E is the most common letter in English, but I don't think a lot of our plant names start with vowels. I think a lot of them start with consonants. I mean, shit, let's just try G. Let's try G6. Just to see. Okay, more important things I should be doing. Yeah, that tracks. Alright, one more. Because if nothing else, I should have the page and I should have the plant, I just might not have it ID'd. Specifically mushrooms. So if it's giving off a small amount of light, that would make sense to me that, you know, people might call it golden light, even though it doesn't look very golden. We don't have a lot of unidentified mushrooms left, though, I don't think. Spring wax cap? Sunset mountain cap, unpleasant odor, Storian? No, zero fruit. Trimble huff. Flowers, not mushrooms. Oh, apparently I need more pages about mushrooms. Sorry, I have a message I need to respond to real quick. Okay, sorry for the delay. We were gonna, I think, yeah. I'm just gonna talk to the next person. Forest Vare. I'm going to Blackcomb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Embersoul. Okay. Way to lead into that, I guess. I don't think I have Embersoul PID'd. But that is the sanctuary plant I had the option to give. Thought to have protective properties, sometimes given as an offering. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. I want to say that's you. Quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves. Yeah! We got a book entry. Woo! Widow's Woe, said to induce fear. Hey, hey, we need that. Also called Kempfoot, partially due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Okay. Okay. Said to induce fear, but Embersoul, we just ID'd for certain. Okay, Devil's Nightcap, we don't have PID. Small purple flowers out of a bed of straight leaves. Oh, that was the wrong button. I wanted the contents. Shit. Widow's Worry, or Widow's Woe. elixirs from a bed of long, thin leaves. Dark purple flowers. I'm not sure if those leaves are correct though. Is it you? Somewhat damp smell. Dark red flowers. Yeah, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be Widow's Woe. Okay, and same. You're getting a tag. Widow's Woe. I suspect that to be you with some confidence. Alrighty, who's next? Milton Forbes. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in pursuing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Okay. Arnside Antiques. 21 Orchard Road. Sure, let's go check it out. I mean, I'm assuming Arnside is a settlement somewhere. That's usually how the names on things go. Maybe it's not. Okay, Arnside. Oh, it is. Nice. The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I'm greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. Ooh. Elixir of the Damned, made from a combination of Arbutum alacritas, Maculosus retinentia, and Mens Fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive, but no longer really with us. I mean, that takes I mean, why? Like, at that point, I don't know, to me at that point, that wouldn't be worth it. St. Quentin's elixir. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for luck. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Because which one are you? Oh yeah, the ritual plants. Okay. But you can go away. We'll water one more thing, just to get our will to explore up a little bit higher. Let's see. I totally missed. You better not put that into your game. What should I not put into my game, Rad? What did I miss? I had to take the chat window down in order to read the long text because my overlay to see what you guys are saying on a single screen covers that part of the screen. Halabor. Yes. Okay, first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. It has to be. I don't know if I'm going to lose this puzzle on the next day because every other day I've solved one. Oh, the elixir of the damned. Yeah. We'll see. Time will tell. It would be cruel. It really would, wouldn't it? Especially if it's labeled incorrectly. Slile of Neptune. that's Veracund. Truthsayer. No. I make no promises. Utterly drain a person's mental faculties. I don't remember. I think it was Gray Sandfire. Maybe it was. It's S. Sure, let's try S6 as my last act of the day. There is no S. That problem has answered itself. Let's try A. I've seen a couple things that have that name A, so let's try A6. It's probably nothing. Yep. Okay. Well, piss. I guess we're gonna find out if I don't get one of the daily puzzles. I really don't like that, but I don't want to be stuck on it all afternoon either. I guess I'll be stuck on it even if I walk away from it. That's still being stuck, huh? Oh yeah, the pumpkins are gone. The jack-o'-lanterns, because it's not Halloween anymore. We had little jack-o'-lanterns on the shelves. A lot more of these have vowels at the start of them than I thought. Pretty sure I've tried C. So I'm going to walk away from it, clearly. I was mistaken. I overestimated my abilities to resist. Honestly, that's the most frustrating part about it, is I remember specifically there was somewhere where I read, this thing has a shitload of names, one of which is Golden Light. But I didn't see it in the archives anywhere. So I've tried A, I've tried C, I believe I tried N. I think I've tried M. Maybe that is what I tried. Well, I'll try M one more time, and if that isn't it, we'll step away. I don't want to miss stuff, but we will. I'm not usually this much of a completionist anyway. Okay, yep, alright, well, preemptively water plants, just so we're ready for the next day. And I guess we'll see. Speaking of watering. Aha, found it. You have to sit through the sounds of me chugging water. Did I grab the plant? Which plant did I need to grab, Rad? I did not pet this boy yet. I can't read anything, so I forgot where you're trying to label it or go collect it. I'm trying to find golden light. And no, I haven't found it. It's not that I need to collect it. It's this clue. But golden light is not its regular name. And I just don't want to spend the entire stream being stuck on this one thing. So that's Long Meg, which was related to the thing. Plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. I don't know if that wasn't it. Slate mine. Fungi. Wandering View and Gilded Dendra. So those were the first things I got told of. No, that wasn't it. No. Long Meg, Calder Okay. Yeah, Baylock's Elixir. Back from Candle. Yeah, because literally all I have on it is Golden Light, start at Long Meg, which, I mean, we did. We found that. We figured that out, but I don't remember what the plant we retrieved from this particular place looked like. Because if I could, then I would know. I should have known. If it gives alternate names for shit, I'm gonna have to start putting them on the labels. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to walk away from it, because otherwise... I can't. Let me make sure that I have my 6 right. Oh, that's the wrong button. Because Caballia... Yeah, Caballia has 6. Considered to bring good fortune. Okay. And that's, yeah, the number of petals on a lucky Caballia flower. So it's in the 6. It's not M, it's not N. What else have I seen? I've seen a couple I's. I did A, I did E. I saw like AJ. Apparently I'm just gonna start doing it this way. Oh, I know it's not the most entertaining thing, but... D27? Well, I know it's not 27, Rad. Although I don't think I've tried D yet. We'll try D next. Because it's going to be in the 6th column. Because the first letter of the Latin name and then the other part of the clue is the number of petals on a lucky Camellia flower, which is 6 petals. So it's gonna be in column 6. But let's try D, just to see. Oh, nope, why did I come here? done A. I'm very certain we've done C and E. We've done D. Done F, but I don't think I've seen a lot of F. Pretty sure we did G. We did I. We did J. We did M. Pretty sure we did N. Sure, let's try the vowels. Nuts. Apparently I'm just gonna do this the cheater's way. I tried B. I don't know if I've tried B. There's just, I'm pretty sure I've done C because there's so many of their Latin names that start with C. So I want to say that's the first one that I checked. Pretty sure we did E. I don't know that we've done F. Unfortunately, I suppose it could be P, but it's not going to be Q. So I'm pretty sure the game doesn't have us go out into the water for stuff.
L.
Let's try L. Damn. Back at it again. Thought south 3, east 2 is the directions you needed to go from Long Meg. Yes, they were red, but I've already done that and collected the plant from there, so I'm pretty sure I can't go back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I go back, there's nothing there for me. Yeah, because that little scrap of paper with that clue is in the archives with a check mark. Because I believe I finished that towards the end of last stream. Or the last time that we streamed this. Did we do G? I thought we did G. I think we've done G. H. Starting to wonder what I haven't done yet. Woes of listening in and not seeing. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna water plants up, but I'm gonna leave this one. I didn't start doing these down the line in order, so I'm losing track of what I haven't tried. Pretty sure I've done all the vowels though. So we're just gonna see what happens if I don't do one, I guess. But we have hellebore. What's this one? And more raven spider. Equipped with the Arda's knowledge, she journeyed west to the Stone Circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Okay. And more. Raven Spider. Wednesday, day 13. Okay, so I don't lose the other one. And more. And Raven and Spider. Would that be like right and then south? Or are those things on my little disky disc? I think I need to pull the disc out and have it on the table, which is annoying. Yes. And more. Spider goes right there. Okay. And then Raven goes right there. Nice. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. A couple new plants. Oh. Oh, that one's a bit chonky. Okay, alright. Well, we're gonna start scooting some ears to the other end. Wait, did I PID Embersoul? I thought I did. Yes, I did. So Embersoul, you can go down here. Okay. Well, let's see who's next. Oh, wait, we gotta give Helipore some love. Ah, yes. Grace Enright.
Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow.
Okay.
I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dock to help me get through it instead.
Okay. Alright. Daisy Dock, a simple potion. Grant courage. Ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. You are the one that has 5 sections on the leaves. 5 points. You are this one. Plant identified. We got Daisy Dock. Dead man's fingers. Digitarius mortis. This fungus is typically found in dense forests, protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth. Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. If that's the one I'm thinking of, that is not what it looks like. Sorry, guys. This is Daisy Dock. Ah, that's a reference. I gave that one a silly name. Let's see. Okay, nothing else for the moment. Oh, hey, David.
This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturalist, spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you.
Thanks, bud. It's got a seal and all. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Okay. Oh, Jesus. That is... okay. Ho ho! So you got it working. Oh yes, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Oh, okay. Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Okay, Bowfell, river Esk. Got it. Alright, where the fuck is Bowfell? always ask. The source. Oh wait, south of Bowfell? God, I'm looking at the wrong one. At the source, it's right there. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I have never seen before. Oh, they're little baby pacifiers. That's what that is. I know my plants. And those are baby pacifiers. Who's next? Thora Dunn. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. Well, that's the thing about mushrooms. It doesn't matter what they look like. They may look poisonous and be safe. They might not. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. Alright, fair enough. I'll come back tomorrow. Alright. Mr. Dunn, mushrooms, woods west of Undermere, across the lake. Woods west of Undermere, across the lake. Okay, I guess we just go there. Mushrooms! How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Okay, yeah, that definitely looks like it's probably a poisonous mushroom. Yeah, that's fair. It is done. That is very fair. Which means I'm gonna have to ID them. Red caps have a spongy texture. Okay. Get that out of here. I gotta water plants because I traveled. We did some exploring. Alright, here goes nothing. Water our new mushroom friends. Alright, who's next? Oh, hey, Simone. Lord Fremont told me that he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. Okay, yeah. That I know I have. Do I have it ID'd? Of course I don't. Okay, sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. Many short leaves. Okay. What do we have that seems to fit? Pleasant fresh aroma. I would bet it's you. Ah, I can get some of these puzzles. Sour bandy, not to be confused with sour brandy, which sounds terrible. Acerbis veris. The sour bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Alright, fair enough. That looks like that might be that one. But let's see. Palliance. AKA sweet breath. There, now I'm putting alternate names. I'm learning eventually. Slow but steady. Alrighty, what, I don't need you. Who's next? Lorena Chapman. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you've got some Trimblehuff, then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. Alright. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. Yikes, alright. I didn't need to get brought into this, but apparently I am. Trimblehuff. Traditionally used as decoration at weddings. Thought to strengthen relationships. Cup-like flowers generally point downwards to avoid filling with water. Allow easy access for pollinating insects. Okay. So what do we have that looks like that? None of you. Probably you, actually. But let's check elsewhere for downward cup-like flowers. Because it... No, probably not. I am going to guess this one. Womp womp. Huh, okay. I thought they were rather cup-like. I mean, is it you? I'd be a little surprised. I don't have any that I forgot to put upstairs. Upstairs, up on the tall shelf. Nothing else points downward except maybe that one. And Widow's Woe. Which sucks because it might be that solving this one is exactly what I need to get the plant for Trimblehuff. That has happened to me before where I had one unsolved puzzle, and that one unsolved puzzle was specifically the plant I needed to progress. So, let's see, we've been streaming for about 2 hours, so I'm going to go ahead, we'll take a wellness break, I'm going to think on it, and we're going to see what we can do. So, if you are new here, our breaks are a little bit different because we do wellness breaks. So, do something kind for yourself. It doesn't have to be one of the things on this list, but just something kind. Otherwise, dear sweet Millie here in that extremely judgmental face will be very disappointed with you, and she will voice her disappointment in your dreams all night long. She has that power. So just spare yourself from it and, indulge in a little bit of self-care as a treat. And we'll be back in about 3 minutes after ads. Welcome back. I had a thought. I wasn't kidding about I'm gonna think about it over break. I legitimately was thinking about this stupid golden light puzzle. And I have an idea. It's probably not a good one. As in, like, it's hard to have too many bad ideas in this game, but it might be a very wrong idea. But I've been trying to think of like golden light. I've been trying to think of things that produce light so far. I guess we're just gonna fucking hop right back into this because it's torment all over again. I can't stop. But earlier on in the game, or just in the stream today, somebody came in wanting a plant that was supposed to help find gold, or like if you see it, it leads you to gold. It's the only other thing that's like gold related I can think of, and I don't remember which one it is. I want to say it's towards the back of the book though. So I just started. Hey, it leads you to gold. Oh shit! I went right over this like 3 times earlier, so Weeping Bell is golden light. Son of a bitch. Okay, so that is L. L6? Thought I did L. Maybe I didn't. L6. More important things I could be doing back at the shop. Wait, what? First letter of the Latin name. Nixus, is it N? I thought I did N. I will check that, Rad. I'll double check the number of petals on a Caballia flower. I guess I should probably check the flower itself and not the book, huh? Since the book can be a bit misleading, according to its writer. Good call. Just a little bit more. Okay. Alright, we want Caballia. I don't remember the first damn thing of what it looks like, except it might have 5 or 6, or at least I thought it had 6 petals, so I guess that's something to go with. We'll go with 6-ish petals. Fennel. I'm gonna say it had like a blue or a purple flower on it. Wait a minute, what? Do I not have it ID'd? I thought so. Must have missed that it's been ID'd properly. Oh, you're right, Rad. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good luck. Doing it wrong this whole time. I was 1 mile off. Good call. Thank you for that. I amble through meadowlands, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them, something new for my collection. Trimblehuff? Because I already forgot what I need, what my descriptors are for that. Other than it's purdy, cup-like flowers, small cup-like flowers. Okay. Is that thems? That might be thems. I think it's thems. You are Trimblehuff, aren't you? You bastard. Yep. Yep, there it is. Okay. Thank you, Rad. Glowhorn, Lux agaricum. The glowhorn, or forest lantern, or pixie lamp, is phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that it grows under. Hey, that's not going to be hard to ID. It's like right there. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. That's fair. You never know with fey creatures. You do never know with fey creatures. Alright. Trimblehuff. Okay, there we go. See, now we're getting there. Thank you for the tip, Rad. If we try hard enough, we can make fire. Indeed. Apparently so, because you are bringing the matches. Oh, happy girl. What's up, sweet pup? Huh? You're so sleepy. You're so sleepy because you get medicine. Because otherwise you run around too much for your knee to be able to heal. Alright, new card. Hey, hey! Alright, 8 miles to the east of the Great Oak. And we have the coin that is exactly this same thing. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Oh. That doesn't sound good. Rain! Okay, 8 miles to the east. Had a more snoozy on the rainy day. Alright, where's my magical lens? There you are. Okay. So the Great Oak, 8 miles to the east. So that's there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Oh. That's not the Great Oak. Oh, Gosforth? Is that a town? I don't remember seeing a town on here named Gosford. By now, I feel like we've seen a lot of the towns. There is Gosforth. Okay. So 8 miles to the east of Gosforth. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Alright, we got 2 new plants. Whoa, that one's got a bumpy tongue. The other one has a shitload of petals. There's so many plants that I cannot ID. That I have not ID'd yet. Who's next? Hey, Thoradun. We meet again. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way, and I'm worried about him. Okay, so we're gonna have to ID the mushrooms, and then come up with an antidote. Spring wax cap. I know I have that in here. Edible mushrooms, some mild medicinal properties. Sunset mount cap. Have identified, so that's not it. Bishop's parasol we have identified. Copper Caledonian we don't have Farmer's Worry, so that has to be it. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities. Only safe to consume in small quantities. Okay, so it's, yeah, that's pewter. Royal Gentian. Which one's Royal Gentian? I want to say it's a big one. Yeah, it's the kidney flowers. Okay, so this one we know is Farmer's Worry. Is that Farmers or is that Farmers? Nope, I had Farmers. Farmer's Worry. An antidote can be made using Royal Gentian. Okay, where's my big flowers? Royal Gentian, there we go. Ta-da! Oh, apparently I never PID'd Royal Gentian. Shrooms! Yeah, buddy. Liverstone, Lapis rigidum. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. The Liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. Probably that one. Okay, well, we got that taken care of, so who's next? Oh, Forest. Oh, Forest. I have been to Blackcomb. I have fought the servant and lived, but still my adversary stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done, and my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I am ever to recover from the horror I have seen. Alright, we'll see what we get. Alright, St. Quentin's elixir to overcome fear. 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. I want to say that's Daisy Dot. Grant courage. Okay, so that's the wrong one. Daisy Dot. A red flower to protect the mind. I'm pretty sure that's St. John's poppy. Oh, no, I'm not. Bell. What else do we have with red flowers? Ink Dew is not it. Royal Gentian, you actually... What's your deal? I know we just don't. Okay. Red flowers. Okay then. Okay. So I think, well, I'll double check, but I don't think it's going to be me to do. I'm pretty sure me to do is the one that fucks understanding. Yep. We'll check, make sure it's not Weaving Bell. Soothe insect bites, yep. Okay, so it's going to be one of these plants we don't have. Red flower to protect the mind. Candlewood. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect. Long, thin stems among tall leaves. I think it's you. I think you're kinda good. A seed pod for luck. Shit. You're way later in there, but I forget what your name starts with, so we're just gonna flip until we find it. I know the one I need, I just can't remember its name. It's on, it was on this side before, it's a cross section of a seed pod. But it looks like a melon, I think. There it is, sheep snap. Must have switched sides. Thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. Green seed pods of sheep snap have a hard outer shell and hollow when tapped. It's probably you. Though the baubles look soft, they are in fact quite hard, so I bet you sheep snap. Alright, let's try it. There's nothing. Hey, we got it! That is Saint Quentin's, but first let's label the plants. Sheep snap. And it was candlewood. I'll get down from there. And St. Quentin's. There we go. Now we're getting places. Smell. Wait, what? Smells of spite. Alright, that's a mood. Woo! Book entry. Priddle. Aculeatus furibundum. Coveted by the rich. Pretty priddle is crushed to make dyes. It's a very rare plant, hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. Okay. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Hey, David.
There was a hateful man who I used to see around town. Isidore Burbage, he was called.
That's the dickhead whose memory we erased.
I heard a rumor he got involved with a cult and they removed part of his brain. But I don't know if that's true.
That was me. That was absolutely me.
Either way, he has seemed a changed man recently.
Well, good, because he was a fucking asshole. That's why well, that's not entirely why I erased his memory. That's why I did things that led up to making it necessary to erase his memory. Sadgil Chalice. Okay, alright. Where's Sadgil? You exist. The saddest of gills. There's Sadgil. Alright. And then a chalice. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgil to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Oh! It's a fly trap. It's a cruncher. It's a Mario plant. That's what we got. We got a Mario plant. And we got to water the plants even though it's raining. Get you away. Fox button is the one that makes you friends. Okay, who's next? Hey, knock off Keanu Reeves, I mean Ripcord.
Aroma tells me they're working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I Verona told me I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found.
Hey, Swift Snare, that is one we need. Lucullus maxima, the binder, ankle grabber, and never let go are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clue as to its properties. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift Snare has small heart-shaped leaves. I don't think I have it yet. Nope. Not yet. Samuel Thomas.
I'm visiting my grandmother up in Tibet, and I thought I'd take her favorite plant to cheer her up. It's blue with large flowers, and it smells lovely and fresh. My nana calls it sweet breath.
Alright, well, very good, because I happen to have it right here. Get the fuck out. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it? It's a pretty straightforward day. Let's see what time it is. It's a bit. I'm gonna try one more day. We're gonna see if we can squeeze in one more day before I need to go. So, we're gonna go ahead and do it. Otherwise, I might have to stop in the middle of the day. We shall see. Because I gotta start cooking dinner. Decay gives way to new growth. From death, life. The cycle starts again. West of White Scar by the river. Okay. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. It looks like we might only have 1 or 2 days left. Which means we should only have one more stream, I should think, because I definitely won't get through them today. Unless this is the last day for some reason. Hellebor's awake! So we gotta check my messages from Pez. We're trying to figure out some stuff. Okay. Okie doke. West of White Scar by the river. Okay. White Scar, I want to say, is up mountain. And there's Whitfell. That's not what I read, is it? I'll go check. White Scar Cave. Okay, by the river. Sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze. A reminder. From the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Yes, there we go. Corpse's friend. Now you, I already know exactly what the fuck you are. You go first in the line. I think, though, at the 5. Yes, Corpse's friend. Okay. 3rd is the Fearbringer, Devil's Nightcap, and Widow's Woe. Widow's Woe is the Fearbringer, Devil's Nightcap, I just kind of had guessed from something earlier. Farmer's Worry. I'm really upset by the fact I just realized that about the done daily challenge. L7 as in Lucky 7. Oh my god, Rad, you're absolutely right. Game. That, yeah, that seems about right. Alright, who's next? Hey, David. I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. I'm working on it, my dude. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay. Arnside. East of Arnside. Hey, the White Scar Cave we just dealt with. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground. Just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Oh no, I gotta burn pewter. Damn it. I forgot that last time. The button to, hey, I put the plant there, use it, is very close to the just walk away from the seed button, which unfortunately means I have to do all the watering again. But at least this one's easy to find. Oh, didn't realize that was the one I'd watered already. And this one ought to do it. Okay. White Scar Cave. Farmer's Worry. Yeah, use plant. Ta-da! I am surprised at how easily I'm able to roll away the boulder with the help of the Farmer's Worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. The crack. I'm an adult. Twilight Lepiota. Crepusculum Lepiota. In the twilight where shadows grow. That sounds like the start of some poem. In the twilight where shadows grow, take leaf and root, and I have grow. Okay, fair enough. I should have kept reading. A plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. Alright. There are two plants. It was very poetic. It really was, wasn't it? Oh, hey. You might be the poisonous thing. Not you. You. Might be the poisonous thing. We have so many plants. Look at this fucking greenhouse. This thing's gorgeous. All right. Who's next at all? Right, yeah, that did go in there. Okay. Ba-ding. Faye Swift. Why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was, but there's only darkness now. She's the psychic, I believe. Sour Bandy, alright. Help with memory recovery, especially if it's been deliberately sabotaged. Okay. Large stamen. Oh, hi, happy dog. Thank you. She has decided to use my knee as a pillow with her 47-pound head. Okay, I do believe it's this one, is Sour Bandy. Yeah, that large stamen is a dead giveaway. It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool, icy cold with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly something happened. She tore me out, and my mind went dark. I have not been myself lately. Okay. Sour Bandy identified. Someone is stealing from my shop. What? Oh, fuck. Well, that's okay. I've got a lot of poisons to deal with them, so we're good. Ambrella, Sanium rubra. A powerful balm against diseases of the heart. It will not be a cure once illness has set in, but it can ease pain and prolong life. Umbrella has long rounded leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. Hey, hey, I've had that one for a bit. Smells like strawberries dipped in honey. Okay, we got the bandy. Oh, never mind. Well, was something seemed like it was missing, Rad? Wait, you're not the right color. You are a potion, so you get red. Alright, who's next? Ba-ding. Alden Gregory. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. Oh, buddy, no. Alden, Alden, no. Alden, no. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. Thought the jaded mask woman was stealing from you, but then I remembered that she has magic. I mean, fair. Honestly, that would be an interesting component to this, though, is if things do start to periodically go missing because somebody is stealing from you. Alright, Elixir of the Damned. Alright, we're gonna have to start from the beginning just to find all these. Okay, Cabalia, our bottom Alacritas. Where are you, Cabalia? Found you earlier. Over here. Maybe not. Maybe you're... It's fucking one of you. This can't be right. Gonna have to go slow. But Cabalia, I have. I have it positively identified. Red, you may be onto something. Because I know I have this flower. I might have had it and never labeled it, which is extremely unfortunate and silly of me. Okay, something we've had for a while. It's you, isn't it, Cabalia? Soft purple. Alright. I think that's Cabalia. Okay, there's one down. Mechaloso. And then Meds. Okay, Dranthium. Dranthium's essentially just grass. That's gonna be down here a ways. There we go, Dranthium. Colossus. Henchuck. Alright, well that one's... No, that one's Red Ebony. Shit, where'd the Henchuck go? There's Henchuck. It's right next to it. Alright, let's try this. See if I was right. Okay, so I was right. You need to be down here, because I know what you are. Okay, now where'd that potion go? Because that needs a label. There it is. Damned elixir. That's what you're getting called. Alright, dude. It's a terrible idea. But fine, here you go. If you're a paying customer and I'm apparently a plant-based capitalist, so go kill your wife's soul. Have rage. I imagine it's average. Cumulatus amore, pretty blue flowers line stems of this sought-after plant. It said that you give Haverage to your beloved under the light of a full moon. You will both live long and blessed lives. Oh no. Oh, it gave us that right after that, dude. Oh, game, that's just cruel. Althea O'Shea.
What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get a hold of some liverstone here.
Alright, liverstone, let's see what we got. Liverstone. Handling this plant, strong paralyzing agents contained within a mushroom with pointed caps. The fuck you want with a paralyzing mushroom, madam? Smells rotten. I don't think that's it. It's gonna be probably this one instead. Strange, my fingertips feel slightly numbed. Huh, I wonder what that could be. It's his soul, but it's his wife's soul he's sacrificing. That was a major slap to the face, providing a better option after we helped a dude damn his wife. Right? See, thank you, Rad. I'm glad you also felt that way. Although I could see it as like a, this flower was important to me and my wife, so please, here, you have the information on it, because we are no longer bound for our long and happy life together. I could see it as a thing like that, but also like... Fuck, man. We got thumb. We got thumbs now, everybody. Congratulations, we have taken a step up the evolutionary ladder. Bacchus pusilium. Pronounced tomb. Great, we have a tomb now instead. This flower is sometimes associated with death. I wonder why, with a name like tomb. Used as fragrance in soaps and candles. Okay. Hey, Jade Mask Lady. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Okay, alright. Dead Man's Fingers or Widow's Woe? What do the Dead Man's Fingers do again? Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind, or Widow's Woe induces fear. I feel like, okay, at least his thumbs smell nice, right? I feel like we gotta do the Dead Man's Fingers, because otherwise Widow's Woe is just gonna send her into more of a panic, which is probably going to give her less control over that thing. So, let's do Dead Man's Fingers. Monster goes on, Mom. She might be next on the chopping block. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, Dead Man's Fingers is the one that's gonna TOS me. Carnivorous Tauren, I wonder which one that could be. Haustum grandis, known in the north as Andrew's Bane. after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardine. He was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the Tauren. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of the Tauren stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. Are we sure his name wasn't Seymour? Too soon? Dead man's fingers. That is the name on the label. Not fingers. Fingies. Alrighty. Hollis Gibb. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. There's been talk over the last few nights down the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Alright, fine, have some fucking pixie lamps. Glowhorn. We got Pennybell in exchange. Primus Regi. The leaves of the Pennybell are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. However, it is highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death, like many of them do. Feed me, Jade Mask. Pretty much, yeah. Okay, we got end of day. You know what that means? It means it's time to pet Hellebore. And it's the end of stream, so we gotta pet Hellebore. He slapped at the cursor! I had not noticed that before. Oh, that time he cleaned. Oh, good boy, buddy. He's so good. Okay, but we're gonna end the day and start the next one, technically. But then we're gonna see who we can raid until we come back for part 2 of 2 Stream Tuesday tonight. Oh, we got a castle. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, to grandmother's house you shall go. Oh, it grows at the edge of the wood. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed. But that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Lovely. Neat. Okay, so that, I do believe, is where we are going to call it for today. So, thank you everybody for hanging out. I have once again enjoyed our time playing with plants. If I can squeeze in an extra stream this week, whether that's Thursday or... excuse me. Whether that's Thursday or Friday or over the weekend, even if it's a shorter stream, it looks like we only have 2 more days left in here. So it would be a finish this and maybe try something new, or just have a shorter stream devoted to wrapping this up. But either way, we are done with it for now, but we are going to be back tonight with something else. I'm thinking probably Dead by Daylight. Just haven't done DBD in a while. I've been getting excited about the PTB. I say in a while, it was like last week, but do it also just because the season is coming to an end, so I was hoping to try and get some of my rankings up since I haven't been putting a ton of time into that game recently. So I think we'll probably do some Dead by Daylight tonight. I also don't have any friends who sound like they're free and or willing to do Phasmo. So we'll try for some Phasmo again either later in the week or next week. But I think we are going to... Let's see. Rachel's Crazy World is on. I think we'll raid Rachel's Crazy World. She's always a lot of fun. But yes, thank you everybody so much for hanging out today and sticking around, enjoying the lovely calming sounds of Strange Horticulture. And we will see you back this evening with Dead by Daylight or some equivalent form of fun and or shenanigans. So everybody take care, and we'll be back in probably about 3 hours or so. We'll see you then.